Well, throughout the last week, we've just been talking about one thing. That is the Saifeena wedding. And all of us have been looking for information. Bhai sahab, kaun tha, kaun nahi tha, what did the bride wear, etc., etc., etc. So we said, let's catch up with the man himself, the guy who was there for every single occasion and also dressed the bride. We're of course talking about Manish Malhotra. And yes, we caught up with him and we've got a lot of information lined up to you. Without any further ado, let's cut to Manish Malhotra.
Well, what should I say about this man? He's actually the one who's, known as the one who actually gave the Kapoor sisters a complete definition of style. And he's also one of the best designers that we have in India. And of course, one of the best friends of Saifeena. Now, which would be the best introduction for you, Manish?
Well, I just tweeted this morning. I was getting very sentimental when I was thinking about the wedding and the overwhelming response that it has been. I've been working with Charisma since 22 years. I started my career as a costume designer in 1990, and I yet remember Charisma giving her first shot.
And you don't show your age anyway.
and even with Kareena, when she gave her first shot, that's in 2000, I think, yeah. And it's been about 12 years. So it was like it's been a long work association. It's been a friendship for so many years. And now this beautiful wedding that they had. And I kept telling Saif and Kareena that I think they've had the most wonderful wedding.
Congratulations, because Kareena has looked absolutely stunning, and there's this complete distinctive look to her in all the functions. So how did you really go about it, and what was your entire idea behind the entire look?
I thought Kareena made the most beautiful bride. The response on Twitter and everywhere has been phenomenal, and I'm so happy about it all. And so there wasn't anything कि आज संगीत है आज मेहंदी ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. It was just a fun party. A lot of Saif's friends would come from overseas, and that's where Kareena wore that whole sandust garara. It was 12 panels. It was full of champagne. It took us 2 months to do it. It was full of champagne sequins, very subtle, and and it had all the pearls in it, lots of pearls in it, with a beautiful big mango border there. And she wanted to have fun. She wanted to wear something just in cut, smart, sexy, cool, yet very Indian. And we had this whole mango dupatta. Charisma loves off-whites. So I was like, no, at least the first day you've got to wear like a dark beige. And and there was like a whole, like a little pink border there. And we styled her with this little braid and like fuchsia lips. So that was the first function. And then of course there was a dinner at the Taj where Kareena wore this beautiful salmon pink, very old world French chiffon with dull silver work throughout, and Karisma wore this long kurta which was in Sal Chikankari, my Mishma collection, with slim pants. And then came the main day at Taj where she wore this beautiful vintage outfit of Sharmila ji, which Ritu Kumar had restored. And then for the last 2 weeks I was restoring it and fitting it on Kareena. And so she wore that. She looked this timeless bride. And there was this beautiful, and then she changed into this dark burgundy garara that I had made with a lot of antique work.
You saw that picture too.
Yeah, it was stunning. I mean, like when she came in that, and people were like, wow, and for Charisma it was like a long kurta, again, very my style of the off-white, her favorite color, with antique work in a dark green emerald ghagra down. And so when Charisma was dancing and she's turning, people were like, okay. And I remember Preeti Zinta and everybody telling me like, Kareena looks gorgeous, and even Charisma looks beautiful. And then of course was the walima, great weather in Delhi, lovely setting, she wore a voluminous garara, a lot of old antique work, Kashmiri zari work with this old rose long kurta. The work this time was very, very antique. We wanted to do the old world work.
some sections of the media, not us at TV Today, spoke about, how there was a nikah that happened, at at Taj. And what really was the deal? Was there any nikah? I mean, you are the best person to really tell us.
You should ask that to Kareena and Saif. I'm not saying anything more about it. I'm just going to keep it to the clothes. And all I can say is that it was the most beautiful wedding. It was very intimate. It was very personal. And I think it was just absolutely gorgeous.
In terms of, in 2007, it was actually at your, fashion show that we had Saif and Kareena make the first appearance together. Do you remember the first time when actually Kareena told you that she was dating Saif? What was your reaction? How did that happen?
When she did say that, you must have read or heard about it, and I was like, yeah, I have. And she said, I know you're never going to ask me, but we both might come to the fashion show together. And I was like, great. So actually, that's the time I kind of, got to know it. So that's it. I think in that sense, Kareena is very, she keeps it also very personal, which I love about her.
Well, all the very best, Manish, and thank you so much for giving all of us such a good wedding. Thanks a lot. So that is Manish Malhotra, and as you can see, super excited, and of course, not looking, any bit tired actually after 5 days. You can hide it well, Manish. So this is Lara Singh with Camperson Nitin signing off Headlines Today.